I'm going to show you how we prospect the desert to find gold. Prospecting is simply finding gold using the tools and resources around you. Digging for gold in the creeks and rivers is slightly different from digging for gold in the desert. However, there are similarities by using the geological features around you to pinpoint gold. And we're going to do it just like the old timers of the past, without big equipment and satellites to help us get on the gold. Just hard work and finding the clues on the ground to lead us to the gold. Join us on this undertaking to learn how to find gold in the desert.
I love gold!
All right, so we got a granite outcropping up there. It's really great, and it flows down. So we're gonna be testing this spot. We got this little valley area right here. If you look over here, we have more outcroppings, and we have tons and tons of limestone. And this is all mixed in with the decomposing granite, which is a great sign for gold. And there's also quartz in it too. So with this quartz in it, ooh, it's gonna be good. So we're gonna test this out. We're gonna dig right in this little area where we think it's a collection point. What do I mean by collection point? It's a depression where larger rocks have collected, which usually traps gold. We saw all these larger rocks and even punched a small hole seeing more rocks underneath. It's like pouring a box of cereal into a bowl and hoping gold falls into it. And we're just gonna see if we got any gold. So we're gonna get it, right, James?
Yes, sir.
So we're breaking it up right now. We're gonna do a 10-minute run right here, and then we're gonna do a 10-minute run down here. That second spot is another depression, but no large rocks and only gravels. Just two different spots, a lot of black sand, and get down in it. Comparing the results will educate us on where the gold lies, especially if the results are vastly different. That white layer below is pumice, which means a flow occurred here. A pumice flow moves a lot of material and gold, so it can make results sporadic and inconsistent. Seeing pumice so shallow makes this spot less appealing, but we'll see what happens with the results. Let's start walking.
Ooh.
Walking this back, we're gonna see what we get in it. I got my Chuck Wallace shirt on for good luck today. Inside joke between Corey and James, but I got a free shirt out of it, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so I said we were gonna dig for 10 minutes. We actually only did 5 because it was such easy material to move, and look how much gold we got from it. Piece right there in the center, whoo! Nice little crystalline gold, and it's got some quartz on the tip of it. So now it's 5 minutes of digging, so we're definitely gonna go prospect that spot more and see what else we can find through that valley. This is always a good sign right here. So this is decomposing granite. However, there's quartz bubbling up through it. So you definitely know that there's been seismic activity here. And this quartz has come up and kind of melted in between. It's very interesting. It's all throughout. So you got your decomposing granite, and then you just see these little pockets. The quartz all throughout it. It's insane. And we're finding gold right below all this stuff, so you know there's activity. Look at all this. It's like a river. Look at that. It's all bubbly. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. That's crazy. Surprisingly, our first results were great, so we're expanding the hole to include that gravel depression and digging for another 20 minutes. look at this. We hit these black areas right here. It's all black sand that comes apart. This whole gravel area. So that's what we're gonna kind of follow, is keep going this way and hit it all. All right, James. This was the 20-minute test.
Yep.
We'll see. We're going to call it James Valley, whether or not there's gold or not.
Oh, God.
All right.
No pressure, please.
All right.
Stressful enough.
There's no gold. Whew, it's going to get awkward.
It's an emotional roller coaster out here, guys. It ain't easy.
The second cleanout was pathetic, and this was a total combined from both spots. Not bad for 25 minutes of digging, and it educated us on the area and spots to prospect in the future. I hope you enjoyed learning how we find gold in the desert.